For the last 10 years of my life, I don't feel like I've worked a single day. I'm trying to change the way people think about food in this country. I want to change the way they grow food in this country. It's beautiful, but inside it's moist with the vegetables. Bioavailability, you know. There's not enough dressing on here. Someone's going to get fired, actually.
Yeah, man, I've been coming in for 5 years. I love this place.
10 years I've been doing this. 10 years I've been having pakora, but taking a hot, crispy pakora, allowing it into this cashew cheese.
This unlimited, ultimate selection platter, and they do top ups, and they've got pakoras. The crispy pakoras are killer. Toefish. But one of my favorite things, actually, surprisingly, is their kale salad. It's just so delicious, chewy, incredible flavors. Got some goji berries in there. Toefish is still up there, but I love the kale salad. Beep, beep, beep. All right, we're crossing the road. All right, team, we are now at Amrutha Lounge here. Oh, it might be just called Amrutha now. Anyway, we're at Amrutha here in Earlsfield. This is one of my favorite restaurants. I've been coming here for years. The passion, the food's incredible. I cannot wait to show it to you. But yeah, Amrutha, Earlsfield. Let's go and check it out. How good is that lemon juice? Huh? Banging.
You guys are coming through into Amrutha. This restaurant, 7 years old. We've got another restaurant, 2 years old. This whole journey started on a food truck 10 years ago. And I'm going to tell you something that's absolute truth. For the last 10 years of my life, I don't feel like I've worked a single day. Tash, you good, darling?
Hello,
yes,
you okay? Nice to see you again, you okay?
We're gonna go into the kitchen now. This is where the magic really happens. Come through, and this is the thing about Amrutha. Look at it, it's always an open kitchen. And the reason why it's an open kitchen is because we've got nothing to hide. Every single recipe we share with everyone. Anyone can come into Amrutha at any time, go look in the kitchen, pick up a rock, and we've got nothing to hide. When you live life without any secrets and no shame, life feels wonderful. So this is the kitchen we've got a kitchen in here, and we worked with what we could. 7 years ago, we opened this place on an absolute tiny budget, a shoestring of a budget. We saved up a little bit of money on a food truck for 3 years. We took what we had, we came in here, and over time, it's just evolved. Almost every single bit of equipment that was in the kitchen at the time was broken, and I made do what I could do. I had a fridge, which only about the top third of it actually worked. So I had to go to Lidl every single morning and buy vegetables every single morning because I didn't have more than that much storage space. I had to prep food every single day. And so this is where the genuineness of Amrutha was born. And for me, we can plan things with our mind, but there's something or someone that has a bigger plan and a better understanding. So the only emotion that I have when it comes to Amrutha and the work I do is never pride. It's never anything sort of about myself. It's always gratitude. Grateful to be doing this job. Grateful to have this kitchen. Grateful to have chefs sorry, can I swear? Yeah. Grateful to have chefs that fucking talented in my kitchen. And that's where I'm at. I'm just grateful for everything. I'm grateful for you guys coming in here doing this, and I'm grateful for life. And that's the energy that goes into our food.
Mate, yeah? you can tell that the food that you cook, since I've been here, it's been incredible.
Oh.
As I mentioned, what's going on here?
This is the healthiest thing we've got on the menu. This is mung bean sprouts and lentil sprouts. Not just lentils and mung beans, they get sprouted to allow the nutrition to be absorbed much easier. If we're talking about complete proteins, okay, mung beans, especially when they're sprouted, they're amazing.
Yeah, once they sprout, I think the nutritional value just
shoots up.
Sprouts,
exactly.
Like
but the nutritional value is one thing, it goes up, but it also makes it more easy for the body to absorb that. Okay, bioavailability. Yes. Oh,
oh yeah, this is my favorite right here. This one here.
The kale.
The cashew kale, is it?
Kale salad. If you want, I'm going to plate up a little bit of the kale salad, and I'm going to tell you a little story about it. The kale salad was the first recipe that I ever came up with. There's not enough dressing on here. Someone's going to get fired, actually. Yeah. The first recipe, before Amrutha was in even an idea, it was more of a health route I wanted to go down. I wanted to teach people about how life-giving, raw, nourishing foods can also taste good. So this is the actual first recipe that I ever came up with. It's kale with like a creamy orange dressing, a little bit of turmeric, ginger, garlic, and the magic ingredient, nutritional yeast. You put that in anything, it just tastes cheesy, a little bit of umami goodness. But here's the thing, one of the things I don't like, I'm not against it, but I'm not a big fan of the processed fake meat side of things of vegan food, and there's nothing wrong with that because it helps people understand and explore different things. But when it sits on your belly, I don't love it. But as a people, as a species, we've evolved over millions of years, and we've had the satiation of eating meat and chicken and all of these types of things. And one of the things that people think about when they think about a satiating salad is chicken or bacon in a salad. But what do? I create and I work with those feelings. And so if we go over here, you will see we have goji berries, golden raisins, and we have sunflower seeds. You put that on this kale salad, and then when you're biting into that salad, you're getting the chew, and over time, if you leave that for a few seconds in there, the goji berries are going to get rehydrated in the juice from that, and that satiation you're going to get, and how the brain's going to feel when it's eating that, it's going to feel satisfied, but the body is going to feel satisfied as well, because there's so much nutrition in this food. It's ridiculous.
And it's delicious. It's another one thing for me, isn't it?
Well said.
It's unbelievable. That's why it's my favourite. My favourite. Sorry, mate, I'm too big for you. I'm gaining away all the time.
I'm too small for you. Let's put it that way.
Good. But yeah, so you're kind of well known for your selection, ultimate selection, right?
Yeah.
So you do things. You create decoras. I think your decoras are just hugely. They're probably one of your most favourite
It's
products,
popular,
right?
yeah. It's the thing that people want.
Toadfish, that's come back on the menu.
It's come back and they left the menu again.
Left it?
Yeah, do you know what it was?
Why?
Darling, this is the reason what it is. People love that thing,
Yeah.
okay? Really do. But what I'm talking about, I'm not trying to make food here. I'm trying to inspire people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to change the way people think about food in this country. I want to change the way they grow food in this country. Like, you think I'm doing this restaurant? You think I've made this work? I promise you that's not the way things work at all. Like I said, I come to work with gratitude, and the fact that you've been coming here close to 7 years now, Connor, you've probably eaten here more the times than I have, bro, okay? But do you know what comes out of that? The thing with that is every time you come in here, you give this love and appreciation for what we do, and that love and appreciation is the thing that drives us to keep going. So this ain't us doing this is an entirely collaborative process, bro.
I totally get what you mean, but you are the spark that creates it, I tell people just as much about you as I do about the food, as the passion that you have, and every time you come in, you're the same. You're the same energy, you're the same passion, always trying to inspire and also push boundaries within what you're doing, and also support your team, which is huge. So, mate, we love what you're doing. It's exciting.
Every day before service, we all sit down together, and we always have staff food. We sit down, it's like a family meal before dinner starts. And that, for me, is something that really forms a bond we have with each other, and how much we think of each other as human beings, not as colleagues. Yeah. Harris Dickinson is not part of the team. He's just a fan. So people are a fan here of Harris Dickinson.
I don't know who he is.
I didn't know either. I've just been getting schooled on it quite recently. Like I said earlier, the day-to-day happenings of Amrutha, these angels take care of me. They do the cooking, they take care of the customers, they do all of that. So my thing about Amrutha is 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line, I'm thinking, if we want to change the way we perceive food in this country, tofu made in Southeast Asia is not the way to do that, okay? And that's why this is where the courage comes into it. Bro, I know how much you love that tofu. I know how much everyone else loves that tofu. But we said we're going to take away something that customers love because we're going to stand by our ethics and our values.